Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The barnacle goose, Branta leucopsis, is a medium-sized goose found primarily in the Arctic and northern Europe. Known for its striking black and white plumage and fascinating migratory behavior, it is a species deeply tied to folklore and ecological studies. Physical description. The barnacle goose is easily recognizable by its striking appearance. Plumage. The head is white with a small black crown. The neck, chest, and upper parts are black, contrasting sharply with the white belly. The wings are gray with black and white barring, creating a scaled pattern. Bill and legs. The bill is short, black, and slightly hooked, adapted for grazing on grasses. The legs are black and webbed, suitable for both walking and swimming. Eyes, dark eyes set in the white face, give the bird a sharp, striking look. Size length, 58 to 70 centimeters, 23 to 28 inches. Wingspan, 130 to 145 centimeters, 51 to 57 inches. Weight, 1.2 to 2.2 kilograms, 2.6 to 4.8 pounds. Males and females are similar in size, though males may be slightly heavier. Habitat range, breeds in the Arctic, including Greenland, Svalbard, and Russia. Winters in northern Europe, particularly in the British Isles, the Netherlands, and Western Germany. Environment. During breeding, they inhabit rocky cliffs and tundra areas near water. In winter, they are found in coastal estuaries, salt marshes, and agricultural fields where they graze. Diet herbivorous. Their diet consists mainly of grasses, sedges, and mosses during the breeding season. In winter, they feed on agricultural crops like wheat, barley, and rye, as well as coastal vegetation. Foraging behavior. Barnacle geese graze in flocks, often pulling up grass or plants with their short, strong bills. Behavior migratory. Barnacle geese undertake long migrations between Arctic breeding grounds and temperate wintering areas. Some populations migrate over 3,000 kilometers, 1,864 miles, twice a year. Social structure. Highly social, they live and migrate in large flocks. Their synchronized flight patterns are a sight to behold during migration. Calls. They have a high-pitched, barking call that helps maintain flock cohesion. Breeding mating system. Monogamous, with pairs forming long-term bonds. Nesting. Nests are built on steep cliffs to avoid predators like Arctic foxes. The female lines the nest with down and lays 3 to 5 eggs. Incubation. The female incubates the eggs for about 25 to 30 days, while the male guards the nesting site. Chicks. Goslings are precocial, meaning they are able to walk and feed shortly after hatching. Parents lead the chicks to feeding areas, sometimes over dangerous terrain. Lifespan wild. Typically 10 to 15 years, though some individuals live over 20 years. Captivity. Can live longer, up to 25 years, due to reduced predation and consistent food availability. Ecosystem role seed dispersal. By grazing on plants and consuming seeds, barnacle geese contribute to seed dispersal and vegetation dynamics in their habitats. Nutrient cycling. Their droppings enrich the soil, promoting plant growth in both breeding and wintering areas. Prey species. They are an important food source for Arctic predators, including foxes and large birds of prey like gulls and eagles. Conservation status. Status. Listed as least concern by the IUCN, with stable or increasing populations in many areas. Threats. Habitat loss due to agricultural expansion and urban development. Climate change, which may disrupt migratory patterns and breeding habitats. Conservation efforts, protected under various international agreements, including the EU Birds Directive. Managed reserves in wintering areas help ensure food availability and reduce human disturbance. Cultural significance. The barnacle goose was historically linked to a myth that it grew from barnacles, as its breeding grounds were unknown to medieval Europeans. This led to its classification as a fish in some regions, allowing it to be eaten during Lent. Fun facts: dangerous descent. Barnacle goose chicks leap from their cliffside nests shortly after hatching, often falling great distances to reach feeding grounds. While risky, this strategy helps them avoid predators. Adaptation to cold. They have dense plumage and a layer of fat that insulates them against the harsh Arctic climate. Spectacular flights. During migration, barnacle geese fly in coordinated formations, conserving energy by drafting off each other. Folklore connection. The barnacle myth persisted for centuries and influenced medieval dietary laws. The barnacle goose is a fascinating species, celebrated for its migratory feats, unique history, and ecological importance. Its adaptability to both Arctic breeding grounds and temperate wintering areas underscores its resilience in a changing world.